Thanks for tuning in. This is The Life of Miner, and let's check out week 110 of my mining payouts. Okay, so at the beginning of these payout videos, let's go over the date and time when I took these payouts. I took these payouts on May 23rd of 2021, about 4:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. And the price of Ethereum is around $2,081.44, and the price of Monero is at $218.83. I do also want to mention that I'll go over my electricity bill and my YouTube and Twitch profits as well at the end of the month. And checking out the difficulty chart, it looks like we're around 7,912.085 terahashes. And checking out the block rewards, it looks like we're averaging around 3.824 ETH per block. So like previous weeks, I've been mining Ethereum, and I do average around 2.6 gigahashes mining Ethereum. Now, I do also want to mention that I did stop mining Monero for now. I did start Chia mining. I'm harvesting right now, I'm plotting, and I will have a video on Chia mining pretty soon. So pulling up my Excel and checking out what I mined, I did mine around 0.73 Ethereum, equaling around $1,490.70. And I did stop mining Monero for now. So for this week, if I did sell as of today, I would have made $1,490.70. And last but not least, if you did want to check out my GPU count, I do have a total of 75 GPUs and 1 CPU. My GPUs are mining Ethereum, and my CPU is not currently mining Monero right now, but it will be mining Monero a little bit down the road. And of course, I do have 2 mining farms. Okay, so for this week's fun clip, I did find 2 news clips on Bitcoin, so let's check this out.
Maybe I should call you Laser Eyes, Tom Lee. You still got those in your Twitter profile. So tell us, has your long-term thesis on cryptocurrencies, has that changed over the last few weeks? Where are you?
It hasn't. I mean, Bitcoin volatility is sort of systematic to the network itself. So I think anybody who buys Bitcoin has to be aware it's always going to be hyper volatile. That's the opportunity, you know, and that's why people call it diamond hands. I think the real to investors to crypto, especially coming through the Robinhood platform, et cetera, may not have been attracted to the technology or to the sound money arguments. And that's why this is essentially a bit of a wake-up call for those, because I think when you look at where the selling's taken place, it's not from original holders of Bitcoin, but it's a lot of new accounts.
Mm-hmm. Are you referring to the institutions then? And we heard this from another guest last week, that they're not really true believers. They were looking to partake in sort of this momentum, but they aren't necessarily believers in the back-end technology. Is that what you're referring to, Tom?
Yeah, and institution casts a really wide net, because there's family offices and there's hedge funds and CTAs and there's machines, especially now that there's liquid futures. I think a lot of institutional money does trade momentum. They've got stops and they also arbitrage liquidity. So I think if I was a machine, what I would have taken advantage of is the amount of leverage there was in the retail accounts and the amount of either volatility you need to create or downside pressure to actually create liquidation. So, I mean, I think machines were playing it on the short side, on the institutional side. A lot of them covered, and I think that's why crypto is levitating this week.
Tom, how do you think cryptos, and I'm lumping Bitcoin in there, I know that there's a lot of diversity within crypto. How do you think cryptos perform in a down market? And you know the kind I'm talking about, when there's not a lot of day trading going on, individuals are out of the game, stocks are unpopular, people turn to things like real estate. I mean, does all of crypto get liquidated under a scenario like that and revalued? What should people prepare for?
John, absolutely. On a risk-off market, just like March 2020, crypto doesn't survive that, because liquidity is being withdrawn and people need to raise cash, and they might have margin calls in their fiat side. But that doesn't make crypto unattractive. It's the same reason people say stocks never underperform bonds over a 20-year period. You have to wait 20 years for stocks to beat bonds. In crypto, in Bitcoin, you never really had to own Bitcoin more than 24 months to actually never lose money. So I think Bitcoin is hyper volatile. That's the nature of it, but that's what creates the reward for people. And again, even though Bitcoin is in the penalty box now, I still think we can exit the year over 100,000.
Jim, the past 24 hours for crypto has been remarkable. We got comments from Dalio, of course, the tweet from Elon Musk, and this meeting with the miners trying to get them to improve some of their renewable efforts. JP Morgan's got a chart looking at the unwind compared to the 2018 correction, and they say it looks eerily similar. Their words are, this should caution any view that the worst is nearly behind us.
Oh, okay. There, I feel better. Don't forget tomorrow, NVIDIA reports. They have a card meant for Ethereum. It is not important, but the stock has been trading once again, Carl, on Ethereum, which is completely moronic. David, I have to tell you, I've done some work. Just because, you know, what happened in the UK is not the end. Okay? It's not the end.
We're talking NVIDIA now. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, I just want to make sure we keep track
David,
of everything.
if you're going to ask me to be linear, you got the wrong guy.
We've been working together for a very long time.
The UK government has not signaled its opposition to the deal. In early April, the UK government asked the UK's Competition Authority, the CMA, to open an inquiry into the deal to assess whether it might create national security or competition issues. That always happens, David. The opening of the investigation does not prejudge the outcome of that investigation. Okay?
Right.
So, Peace Field, shared Peace Field.
Yes, I'm aware that NVIDIA is pushing that. I know.
How did you know it was from NVIDIA?
Because well, come on. You think you and I don't get the same emails from the same people?
I thought that it was a secret.
No, it wasn't a secret email.
Secret source.
Yeah. But listen, it's important to know. And that's why NVIDIA continues to believe and is confident that they will get the deal through. That, of course, ARM Holdings, which is very important transaction for them and for the broader industry as well.
It's game, set, match if they get it. You know that.
Well, that's why they may not. And that's why a lot of people still believe that they will face impediments from the UK and or from China's antitrust regulator, despite the fact that they did successfully get the Mellanox deal through. It took quite a while, but they did with Samurai.
How have people done betting against Jensen Huang? How have they done just in general?
Not well.
Name me someone who bet against Jensen Huang.
Put up a 10-year NVIDIA and you can see how they've done.
Yeah. Name me someone. I mean, do you know that Elon Musk, you know, they were one time making chips for...
So Musk versus Jensen Huang?
Go with Huang.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
One's a rigorous, brilliant, Da Vinci-like man who wears a black leather coat.
There it is. That's what you get.
And the other guy is an erratic maker of technology deliveries.
Right.
You heard it on Saturday Night Live. You heard it. Where he said basically that he was not. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to see the percentage in the corner. Is that thousands or?
Carl, why we try to figure out whether David needs to go to an eye doctor?
I don't. I have 20/20. That's incredibly small. You can't tell if it's 4 threes or 3 threes, but it's 4. Okay.
There you go, Carl. That
Jim,
solves.
I knew what you were
4.
referring to.
Yeah.
I think you were referring to the moment where he said, "Did you all think I was going to be a chill, normal dude?"
Right, but you never hear that from Jensen. Jensen is a chill, normal dude who inspires thousands of people and does it in an uplifting fashion, never critical, never erratic, and David, never mean.
Right, so thanks for checking out this week's mining payout. Stay tuned for next week's as well. And shout out to this week's random comment winner. And if you did want to be featured, just write a comment below. And if you do have any questions you want to ask me live, I do stream live on Twitch at twitch.tv/thelifeofminer every Sunday, 2:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. And if you do need any type of help, definitely join the Discord. I or someone knowledgeable will definitely help you out. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you enjoyed it, sub if excited to see what's next. But of course, thanks for watching and always, happy mining.
Thanks for watching The Life of a Miner. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You don't want me to get angry and turn Super Saiyan, so make sure you subscribe to The Life of a Miner. I'm also the narrator. Next time on The Life of a Miner.